Well, you see, for ideas you may have, and I'm sure there are Ghanaians who have very brilliant ideas. Part of our problem is how to implement those ideas. And also part of our problem, apart from partisanship, is our dependence. The ordinary Ghanaian and average Ghanaian believes that it's somebody's responsibility to make him whatever he aspires to be. Of course, not all of us have the powers of the state. So there are times that certain people are in certain positions and we're giving them a responsibility and you expect them to play their role. But all of us have a role to play. Unfortunately, in this part of our world, when we put people in positions, they assume God status. So they want to be worshipped. You see, part of the reason we said, because in the past, I mean, the chieftaincy institution had been seen by many as creating a God on earth. And when we said we're moving into democracy so that we would let people appreciate that all of us be seen as equal. In today, I'll tell you that our chiefs, if we're giving power, they would perform better than our politicians.
Yeah.
Our chiefs, if giving the power to control funds, they perform better because they stay with the people and would know that if they do not do the right things, the people would take them on. Because let it be on record that even in the past, the people had a very nice way of overthrowing, destooling chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
If you are not performing, they probably, they would find a nice way of destooling you. Your kingmakers would advise you on the things to do. This is it for me. Our partisanship has killed us. Our dependence has made things worse. My brother, when we learnt in primary school that look to yourself, it meant that you had a role to play. But in Ghana today, look, when we complain about sanitation, when we complain about floods, that man who's living there complaining about floods, when he eats, he takes his waste and dumps it in the gutter. He's forgotten that when it rains, that the gutter will choke. When it rains, the rainwaters cannot flow, and what will happen? His house will be flooded. Because for him, he thinks it is somebody's responsibility. He has no responsibility for his very existence. And for me, that's a problem. So, look, we will look back and say, oh, in the past we did well, because unfortunately, apart from our leaders failing, we have also failed our own selves.